Welcome back to another episode of the CNL podcast.
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
back at it again. New place today.
The setting's gonna be a little different.
It's a little plain right now, but we're gonna fix all that. We just moved. Oh my goodness, that shit was ass, huh?
Spent so much time trying to fucking look for an apartment. We finally got it.
What? We had a week before we had to move out of our old apartment, so we did not have a new place yet.
Swear, bro. That's what happens when you leave everything for last minute. But looking glad we did this shit though.
Hell yeah, we got it done. We moved from a second story to another second story.
Well, you moved to from a second to second. I moved to
yeah. Well, I mean, you helped me though.
Yeah.
Bought a big stuff.
I mean, motherfucker can do shit by himself, but that we just started preseason too.
At the same time, really. Both of those at the same time. What you think
that
of
first week got me beat. I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired as fuck.
I was in bed at like 10 the past few days. I don't usually go to sleep till like 3. Hell yeah, but what you think of preseason so far? Preseason, the way we do, we got 2 practices a day with fitness tests thrown in there for the first week.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was gonna be in worse shape.
Yeah.
But after doing the menus, I feel like I'm okay. Like,
yeah.
Yo, the menus are looking hard, but if you don't pass the menus, bro, you ain't passing anything else.
I know. The yo-yo test seemed kind of easy, though.
Yeah, but they messed up on the measurements. Like, what, kilometers? No, not kilometers.
Yards?
So I don't know.
The distance?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, yeah, meters.
Yo, but damn. That shit was looking hard. The yo-yo test was looking a little, I don't want to say hard, but a little challenging.
Hopefully I don't got to do it. I didn't get my physical done till today, so I haven't been able to practice.
Nah. Damn, should I call her out?
Nah, you should call her out.
I ain't gonna lie, if you seen this shit, which you pretty much will, you did it so fucking dirty. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say your fucking name. Bermari Rondon. You got me all types of fucked up. If I see you in the street, I'm sure hitting you with a 1-2. Swear to God. Nah, bro, cause like
that's fucked up though. You just
ask for a favor. And you gonna do us like that, bruh?
Right, and if you're not even gonna do it, just say you can't.
Just say you can't do it. That way we don't waste our time. Cause like now we can't even
time, money.
We couldn't even. If it wasn't cause like I had time,
yeah,
we couldn't even be at practice. But that's crazy.
Oh yeah, cause your physical didn't expire till
the 18th. But
fucking hoes, man.
Getting into more, you know what I'm saying, more serious topics.
Yeah, facts.
Let's talk about it. The U.S. randomly now out of nowhere. They're recognizing that, aliens do exist and that they be around and all this bullshit. So, like, what you think about it? Do you think that, like, the reason they did that was because they seen that a lot of people are seeing more, like, aliens around and, like, they can't hide it no more, right? Or do you think they're about to come out with some sort of, like, next-level technology that the only explanation for it is that it's from outer space?
I think that they already have some next level shit that we don't know about, and they're using aliens to keep us distracted from what's going on. Because there's no way that they're first finding out about these aliens. There's one lady had came out, I don't know, like a meeting with a whole bunch of important people, like the government and shit, and she was saying that the government's been knowing about the aliens, but she could have came out before. Because it would have just been her, but now everybody else is coming out with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you've seen a whole bunch of TikToks of, like, people talking about it and, like, asking questions. But I'm talking about in the government. And she was saying that now that other people have came out with it, she could come out with it, too, because she'll be safe since it's not just her. So I think the government has been known about that.
I have this theory about, like, the technology. I think we talked about it before, too, where, like, it's about to sound crazy, bro, but this is what I think, right? I look at things that people like Albert Einstein and all these people that like created or discovered like some sort of like, I don't know, maybe gravity, like, or they created the airplane and stuff like that. I feel like if you don't have like a idea of what something looks like, right? Like if I tell you right now, you've never seen this mic and I tell you to create a mic, how can you do it if you've never seen it?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? And then like I feel like us humans, we are smart, but if we've never seen it, we don't have the knowledge to come up with something like that. How can you create it?
I just feel like it comes to your head. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had this discussion before on an airplane. You said, like, you don't know how somebody just came up with an airplane.
So this is my theory, right? I think, like, the government just been having all this, like, technology throughout the years.
And they're putting them out?
The thing is, they needed somebody to put the technology on their name type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, like, let's say you didn't create the airplane, right? But you was, I don't know, back in, I don't fucking know, 19 something, whatever, 17, 16, I don't give a fuck.
13?
Yeah, and then if you think about it, most of the stuff that we have nowadays was created in the time timeline where like it's so
And it's just
far
advanced now.
behind.
They just like
It's just
much
so
harder
advanced,
now,
right? So
yeah.
like I think that the government just like assigned that to somebody like in the past. That way nobody asks questions.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I just think it just starts from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like people know what shapes are. People know what a cylinder was before mic was invented, and they knew how to make sounds. So once they had sound, they said, "What's the best shape to?" They probably tried with squares and rectangles and shit before they got this fucking masterpiece. Right? Whoa,
Yo,
whoa.
I don't know. That's just my theory, right? But like, to me, it makes sense. To me, like, I think humans are low key like advanced and smart, but like not that smart to create a whole fucking airplane and like not just an airplane, like, cause like every year, bro, every year we have new technology and like we don't have people that create it nowadays. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like it's just like, oh, it's already been here type shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, now let's say tomorrow somebody comes out with the new iPhone or whatever. There was already like a
14.
yeah, so they can like pretty
Yeah,
much
go off of something.
piggyback off of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
but back then, like, how can somebody just create a telephone if they don't? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't
bro.
know.
I don't know. I think it
That's
starts
just
from
me, though.
somewhere. Like when caveman made the wheel. Have you seen that video? Like it's not a real
Oh
video.
no, I mean,
You know what I'm talking about? They use it as like a stripper. pole.
yeah, but like that's what I say. We don't know that.
What if there was just a big rock and it wasn't a complete circle, but it kind of had a little edge, and then they pushed it and they saw it move, and they said, if we stick a stick here and another one of these,
Pause.
and whoa, and then they said this not moving smoothly, let's make it round. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just
My dad once told me that like the human imagination and the need for like improvement and like not improvement but development, you know, like growth and stuff. That's what like low-key like pushed us to like create like new things and stuff. But I don't know. I ain't gonna lie.
I definitely think the government has stuff that they throw out when they want to low-key like throw us off. You know what I'm saying? Of what's actually going on. I don't know.
Facts.
Like there was a thing that a pill for cancer came out, like to cure cancer or something like that. But
That's low-key a sensitive topic because like
I don't
go ahead,
think
my fault.
I
Go
don't
ahead.
think you create that. Like you're saying, I don't think you can just create that out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
I think that like I don't know.
And if this somebody did created it, that's low key gonna be so expensive because like we seen people who apparently found or had the cure for cancer and they was all wiped out. Like
Oh yeah.
you know they somehow disappear under weird circumstances. But like if the pill was created by somebody, it had to be the government, bro.
You think so?
They
That's
would have
true,
just
'cause
released it
wouldn't
out
allow
there.
it.
Yeah,
they
they
wouldn't
would
allow
have just
to
put
be
it out there. Type shit. That's low key. I mean, if that were to happen, how much do you think one of those pills would cost?
Like 20,000.
That's it, just 20,000.
Actually, nah, you're right. Probably more. I don't know.
Bro, that's you curing cancer, bro. And then
I mean, yeah, but
the other question is, would cancer come back? Because if it
so
comes
you
back
have to
and you
keep
have
taking
to, yeah, because like if you have to keep spending 20 racks on just, let's say one pill, let's say one pill does cure cancer, just one. Like let's say
you get a bottle
cancer,
which has like 28 pills in it.
damn,
What?
pockets would be fucking hurting, bro.
Hurting. You know, I saw a video the other day and it was talking about how like modern medicine is like it's fake. Like when you have something like a problem, you don't cure it by like covering it up. You cure it by addressing the problem itself. So if you had a
Facts.
headache
Yeah.
and then you take a Tylenol, that's not curing the problem itself. Like why do you have a headache? Are you like outside too much? Are you like stressed? You know what I'm saying? And taking like those pills,
Facts.
it just messes it up. It doesn't actually cure the actual problem.
Hell yeah.
And it just goes with other medicine too, stuff like that. But who knows?
I don't know if y'all seen this, bro, but I paid a lot of attention to like commercials
Yeah.
and stuff. And so I've been seeing a lot of commercials nowadays where like they're trying to make animal food way too close to like human food, right? So here's my theory, right? I was like, what if, I don't want to say the government, but somebody up there,
Higher power.
higher power, is making animal food so like close to human food so that like in case we run out of food sometime, you know what I'm saying, like we can just resort to eating animal food because like I mean it's close enough to like human
Yeah.
food. So you know what I'm saying, God forbid one day we run out of food, you know, we got that. And I feel like, bro, and we seen it, COVID, right? Everybody started, you know what I'm saying, like going crazy, going to the
Stacking
grocery
up
store
on everything.
on food, right?
Yeah,
So
all types
exactly
of
like,
stuff.
and then we have seen lately where like hella Texas were saying that like there is other like pandemics gonna come soon and like and stuff like that. So like it would make a little bit of sense.
Yeah.
So like if it does happen,
he said it first.
I said it first. You know what I'm saying? Cool. But
don't say that government.
What you think about that though? What you think about that? I'm like,
kind
of weird.
I don't know because I feel like I could talk about so much stuff that has to do with that. Like,
go ahead. Let's get deep.
So like for example, you talking about other pandemics will happen, right? That brings me to another point that 46,000-year-old worms were found that were frozen in ice, and they found and they're like alive now. They were extinct, but they're alive now because they were frozen in ice. What other type and like diseases and stuff can be frozen in ice too. So who knows what type of things those worms have? And those worms haven't been here for 2 months, and they've already made 86 other types of like different breeds or whatever. I don't know how you would call it. Like different species of like worms. Oh, so like there's already new ones. You know what I'm saying? And they haven't even been here for 2 months because they were frozen. Imagine.
Where they found that?
And like glaciers.
But where?
Oh, and where in the world? I don't know. I'm not sure. Dang, I have to look that up. But imagine like there's so many like frozen parts of the world that's frozen or whatever. Imagine what else.
With like hella diseases and shit.
You seen like glaciers? How the top is like pretty big, but then the bottom of it is huge.
Yeah.
You seen those pictures like those. That?
Damn,
probably
that's fucking wild.
Tons of shit you don't know. And if something like that happens and it's an outbreak or something, you might be eating dog food. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I feel like so like I seen this TikTok too where like this one guy say that like if there was to be an outage, right, whether it be food or like stuff like that, he said that 90% of Americans would die within like I think it was 90 days or 3 months.
Damn.
Honestly, I don't know. I'm not sure we will go out that fast, but back again to like pandemic and shit. Like a lot of people will go crazy when something not even that bad will go off. Like they don't even care about like finding out what the problem with the root of the problem is. Yeah. They just resort to like acting all crazy, going to like grocery stores and just looting and like all that stuff. But like.
Bro, if you put like in the room, damn son.
I hate the shit out, bro.
If something happens, bro, and you get a room of the smartest people in the world, I'm talking about like smartest people in the world, people that aren't known, they're just smartest people in the world. I feel like they will be able to come up with something. You know what I'm saying? Like if the
or their egos might get in the way too.
That's true, but I feel like if you have a room with the smartest people in the world, y'all have different views on everything. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't think the same because y'all like, you know what I'm saying, top of the top. So I just feel like there wouldn't be room for ego. I don't know. But I feel like if the government doesn't get in the way, for example, or a higher power, like you say, doesn't interfere with something, if a pandemic or an outbreak or something happens, I feel like if you get the smartest people in the world to come up with a solution, they can.
To be honest. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, usually the smartest people often have like the biggest egos. So,
yeah.
I don't know what I have to say.
Let's talk about a new law that they thinking to bring to Texas. Ooh. So if somebody kills parents like drunk driving in Texas, then the person at fault has to pay for child support for the other family.
They get to have the kid. They have a
kid.
Yeah,
if they have a kid, they have to pay child support for the family. What do you think about that? You think that's right?
I think that's fair, bro. I think that's fair. Like, cause like, let's say the other parent now is left with like, I don't know, maybe let's say two kids.
True.
And they're not able to provide for both of them since the partner is gone. I feel like that person that, you know,
was
a fault. Yeah, like.
I think it's because like, let's say for example, like me and you both. There's been a time when we drink a couple beers or whatever, and then we go drive.
But we don't drive. Nah, don't say that.
Whoa. We don't.
We don't even drink.
We don't really.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what drinking is. Anyways, like I was saying, but I feel like there should be like a limit.
Yeah.
Because you can drink a drink or like 2 drinks, and you can be technically intoxicated, but still focused.
But you still focus in.
So let's say like you're driving and you're focused in, but you're technically intoxicated, and then the other person is at fault for the accident, but they die. They're gonna look at it as you, the drunk driver. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So I think it should be a certain limit. Like if you're past point, whatever, like the blood alcohol balance or whatever it is, I think it should be a certain limit. But I don't know, to be honest, cause
it's looking tricky though. Cause I mean, let's say I was drunk and you're the one who hit me, but somehow somebody in your car passes away. Like that wasn't really my fault, unless I like brake check or something. You know?
Yeah.
Then it would make sense, but.
We have to know the specifics of
The
the law. You know what I'm
specifics,
saying?
yeah,
Like
how
how they
it be-
measure that or whatever.
Facts. Yo, so I seen this video that pretty much is just one giant fish. I don't know the name of it, but
Oh, it kind of looks like an eel, but it has a big head.
Big,
It's just
yeah.
long. It goes down. It hangs down.
so apparently the fish is related to like natural disasters and stuff. Like if
Like what?
like I think tsunamis and
Like earthquakes or something?
earthquakes. Yeah, I think
For
it was. Yeah, and I think recently they found one. I'm not sure where, but apparently everywhere they found this fish, something like some disaster happens in that country or that area, and then they recently found one. I don't know if it was.
Are they like rare? They only come up when like something's about to happen, or what?
Yeah, apparently like they predict that natural disasters are about to happen.
But like, how do they predict it? Like they come out of hiding
Just
or
by
something?
appearing, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's weird. But this one, the one that they just found, appeared with like a bite mark on their side.
Oh shit! So someone
So-
ate it.
Somebody took the fucking chunk out of that iron and cap.
But speaking of tsunamis and earthquakes, they measured. I forget what it's called, but what they do to measure earthquakes.
That's
like,
low-key another thing that's low-key crazy. How the fuck can we measure or like just predict that we're about to have an earthquake?
They use it by like the frequencies and the vibrations or something.
That's
I
some
don't-
crazy ass
no, but
technology though.
that's how they I don't know if that's how they predict earthquakes, but that's how they predict the magnitude of earthquakes. Like like Taylor Swift concert.
Gatorade sponsor us.
You know what I'm saying? Taylor Swift concert measured a 2.2 magnitude of an earthquake, like the same equivalent of an earthquake, which is crazy. Like
One of her
somebody-
concerts?
Yeah. One of her
Taylor Swift
concerts.
ain't bro. I will not be bumping to her music that bad. Like, what the fuck? If you say I'm
Maybe
your
like
homeboy, you know what I'm
2008
saying?
or
Some Manuel, brr, ooh, what? But Taylor Swift, all you do is move your hand. Like
You see all the conspiracy?
like what the fuck? Taylor Swift, respectfully though, like pull up to the podcast though.
You guest star, you know what I'm saying?
She, hey, I talked to shout out my boy JJ Gangi.
Oh,
I told him I was gonna probably might invite the motherfucker to the podcast. Man.
let's have him be a
Bro,
guest.
Out of everybody on the team, who would you low-key want on the podcast? One will have to be JJ.
I would want JJ, bro. I would want Owen, just because he's captain of the team, and that's something good to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Captain of a
Captain of the soccer team.
yeah, of a college team, and he's international.
Kevin.
You know what I'm
Kevin
saying?
has to be on the
Kevin.
podcast regardless.
Hell yeah.
Bro, but the thing is, like, now that he has a baby, hey, shout out my boy Coach Kev.
Hell yeah.
Now that he has a
busy,
baby, he's
huh?
looking busy. We'll have to pull up to him. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. Okay.
Yeah.
Kevin looky, bro. Everybody loves the name Kevin, bro.
Hell yeah, everybody love Kevin. He,
Man, fuck you, Kevin.
you can't be mad at Kevin. You can't hold something against Kevin.
It sucks, but I can't practice, bro. Like,
Cause your hand.
yeah. Like when I see
Why you want to tell everybody what happened in your hand?
I work. Nah, respectfully, bro. I was mad. I was playing Fortnite, and my PS4 kept turning off. So I got mad, and like I went to turn it on, but for some reason I was just like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna punch it." And I started punching that motherfucker. Nothing happened to the PS4, but something did happen to my hand. Now my hand
Fucked
fucked
up
up.
his hand. You know what I'm saying?
And it's like,
Fucking uncle and shit.
but it's nothing bad. Like
It's
I don't
just
know how
probably
it
just
played.
bruised real bad, to be honest.
from the inside type shit.
Yeah, I think it's probably
I think
just
it might be the
bruised.
bone.
Cause it was it like discolored. If it gets colored like
It was never
purple or something, that's
never. It didn't get purple at all.
Yeah, you probably fucking broke all your phalanges or some shit.
Phalanges.
Like your fingers.
The fuck, nigga, Chick-fil-A.
Well, our neighbors are so loud. I be trying to sleep and I hear these motherfuckers running around 24/7. I'm surprised you don't hear that shit.
Oh, I swear.
Let's talk
On
about,
our last apartment too. The bitch from upstairs, bro. I swear to God, bitch was getting fucked by Godzilla or some shit. Cause like, yo, all you heard was
King
boom,
Kong.
boom. Bro, talking about this. Whenever I don't know what we had a girlfriend before, right?
I've had a girlfriend for you.
Okay, I'm just asking, bro. Just asking, but like, have you ever argued with your girl? And if you have,
Hell yeah.
doesn't it like to me? But you know, like when I see her get mad, shit
Satisfying.
be fucking tearing me. Oh, I just want to go home. You know what I'm saying? I just want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, gosh, you shit. Damn, like for real though.
When she get mad. Yeah.
Like I don't know, for some reason, like seeing my girlfriend get mad, that shit like turn me on and shit. I just want, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know about all that. You know what I'm saying? I I think Shorty just need to shut the fuck up. You know? Oh, I had, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to come at you, nothing. I'm not gonna say no names. I'm not trying to come at you, you know what I'm saying? But one of my homegirls.
Who fuck this host?
You know, this is what I'm about to get to. It's because of you. One of my homegirls. That's how our podcast said we're misogynistic. Because of this motherfucker right here. Nah, I don't think that's true though. You know what I'm saying? Do you think we be saying misogynistic things? I don't think so.
No, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, because it really doesn't matter. Like it's what we're saying. You know what I'm saying? You can
if you got a problem,
to it or
you
not.
come to the podcast and you come talk right here. You know, sit down and let's fucking discuss about it. Otherwise, I want to hear it. With that being said, give me my fucking notebook.
Bro, the Ocean Gate, that submarine, that you know what I'm saying, that tragic, that
Tragedy.
Tragedy. That dude, I don't know if the owner, the owner or the creator of that shit. Yeah, she was a dumbass. We were fucking thrashing the table and shit. Anyways, he's planning on sending, I think it was a bunch of people. He's planning on sending people to Venus by 2050.
Oh my God, here we go, bro.
Wasn't there people talking about they were gonna go to Mars too by 20?
There's
25?
been so many. I don't know about 2025, but there's been plans on the making that they want to send, like, somehow they want to do like a project. I don't know where exactly in space, where like they just send people up there where like they can start, so that they can start, you know what I'm saying, like.
But like Earth is a habitable planet, you know what I'm saying? I don't think Venus and Mars are. So if they do,
they know something that we don't, bro.
People gonna be eating dog food and animal food.
They know something that we don't,
You can't grow stuff like this. That's what I'm saying. But there was a Earth. The car Earth 2.0. I remember learning this in science class. I forget what the name of it was, but it's a habitable place, and it looks just like Earth.
But there's so many places. I feel like there's other planets that look just like Earth, bro. The thing is, like, we probably won't know it because, you know, we're just like, we gotta stay on the side. But like recently, bro, like I said, I don't know if we talked about this a lot on the last podcast, but like, this is actually like true on the, I think, last Godzilla movie. They put it on the movie where like they discovered like this like hollow Earth like underneath.
Oh.
And
like Earth, this Earth, or like
here and Earth, and but actually like, and if you look it up, you'll see that recently, I think about 2 years ago, we discovered, I think in Asia, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere in Asia, they discovered the same thing, a hollow Earth, where like they had a different like weather system.
Is it like a cave? Like
I think big ass cave, yeah.
I think I saw that, and they did
I think
have
it was in Asia, right?
Different weather systems,
different plants.
Big as fuck.
I don't think they say anything about animals, but if they have a different weather system, they gotta have animals on there, right?
I think so. There's just so much that's unexplored. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there was let me talk to you about this. I was watching this show, right? You know the story about like when the asteroid hit Earth, and that's when dinosaurs ceased to exist or whatever. But some theories are like when the asteroid hit Earth, it creates a big dust cloud, like all over Earth, and that blocks the sun, and everything died. Like it's because you can't without sun. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when everything dies, you can't have the sun, so it gets real cold, and everything froze. And in the show, like it was like a T-Rex and a guy that froze like a caveman. So that's not real. But like, what do you think about that? Like, what actually? Because my science class also told me that too a long time ago, that maybe the asteroid itself didn't kill the Earth, but the dust cloud that it made that blocked out the sun did. I mean, my teacher didn't say like it froze everything, but you know what I'm saying? Like without sun, all the plants die, all the animals die.
I mean, I don't want to say everything died, because some animals low-key resorted to like going to the water, and they became like water animals and stuff. But like, it's so hard to like. As of right now, that's a theory though. It's not.
Yeah.
I don't think. I'm gonna be honest. If it did happen, I feel like it will only wipe out the form of life in a certain area. I don't think it will wipe out everything, right?
I don't know.
Because like, let's say this is.
But like a big. This like the asteroid was big though.
It was big, but like if it hit here, and then the other half wasn't really phased, then what happened to the other animals that wasn't that the asteroid or whatever didn't fucking hit? You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's just a little question.
But it's hard to know something when we don't have anyone in our time that's from there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Actually, say
facts.
Like even like what like the the Spartans and shit like that, nobody in our generation or nobody in our time that's alive today, like, you know what I'm saying, is connected to back then. So it's all of that stuff is hard to.
I feel like the only thing we got in connection with somebody from back then was Genghis Khan. Horny as fuck. Nigga used to fuck a lot, bro. Yo, that motherfucker was a horny ass dude, bro. He had close to like 40,000 bodies, bro. That's like.
What?
Bro, apparently.
Bro, Jason Love got like 3,500.
Yo, let's talk about this, bro. I don't feel bad for him because he's using it as like some sort of like clout. But like, if your wife is getting railed, bro, by another person, bro.
Oh, you talking
like,
about Adam 22?
Yeah, Adam 22. Yeah, like
I don't know what's up with him, bro.
I feel it's like the fact that he keeps offering his wife to other people too, like, bruh.
Like, what makes your wife special? You know what I'm saying? Like, if
I ain't gonna lie, like, if she wasn't a porn star, she would be like she's a good looking woman, you know. But damn, like the fact that she's a porn star just takes all the attraction away from her, bro.
Bro, they be talking about like, oh, it was like, pause, you know what I'm saying? But like, she goes on live talking about like, you know, it's nice to have something different, something bigger, you know what I'm saying? But bro, I'm for real. And then she's like Adam's is a good side, bro. Like, what? Why are you doing that dumb shit?
Yeah, now like,
that's crazy.
Respectfully, bro. As a man, like, okay, y'all can do all the whatever you want behind doors, right? If you want to publish it, that's fine. At the end of the day, no, nobody else is touching you, woman, other than you. But if you are here, like, acting like it's cool and, like, blah, 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 yada, 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 and you offering your woman to different men, bro, like, you automatically lose respect. And your woman can never look at me in the eye and say that she wants a real man in her life.
Facts.
You can never. I'm sorry, because I'm going to look at you and be like...
Yeah, all right. I mean, he's a grown man. He can make his own decisions, but, like...
No, I mean, that's facts, but, like...
Nah.
I mean,
but that makes me think... well, not makes me think, but that made me to another topic.
Yeah, this motherfucker don't think.
Ah, fuck you. The first gay prince in India. Right?
I thought it was really, like, strict about that shit in, like...
Well,
in India.
They are, but he came out as gay. It was the first prince that came out as gay, and his parents wanted him to get brain surgery because they have
That's what you need.
Like gay
brain surgery.
They got like gay counseling over there. Even though it's against the rules, but they still have it. It's against like something like that, and they wanted him to get brain surgery to like try to change it, like send electrodes.
You gonna keep fucking
bro? Shut your bitch ass up,
bro.
They saying
I'm gonna kick you off the podcast, bro.
I'm gonna throw you out the balcony. I'm gonna fucking fall and break your hand, and I'm gonna run you over.
Let's say something.
And I'm gonna chop you up and throw you in the fireplace.
That's crazy.
Bitch.
This is the guy that I gotta do the podcast with.
You know what I'm saying?
This is my roommate too.
I chose him to do the podcast with me.
Yeah, alright. Anywho.
Now this is my roommate. My fucking water.
You better calm down. Anywho. Damn, I'm looking on. Don't do that shit.
What else were you gonna say?
I don't want to talk about females, man.
Yeah, hell no. Let's not talk about them. They piss me off.
I had a little question though.
Females ain't shit. What?
I had a little question. Like, let's say you're dating somebody, or not even dating, but you know you have this like connection with somebody, but you just a horny ass motherfucker, and somebody comes along, and you know you're distracted. Now you not thinking about that female that you have feelings for. What do you think about that? Like, do you think you should, even though you're not dating, you should still be loyal? What the fuck you laughing for, bro? Like,
I ain't say nothing.
But do you think you should still be loyal? Or like, I mean, think, remember, y'all are nothing. You just got feelings for this person. But then this other person, here, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, yeah,
I think that depends on you and what your definition of loyalty is. If you're only loyal when y'all are dating, then do what you want, you know what I'm saying? But if you think you're loyal before y'all official, then that's up to you if you want to be unfaithful or whatever. I think though, like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't know.
That's a good question. I think I should go to a fucking professional. I think I need some help.
I think you do too.
Hey, fuck you. Tell me,
4?
how long were we recording? For like 30-some minutes? You wanna end it?
Yeah, that's fine.
We got nothing else to fucking talk.
Alright, that's been another episode. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tune in.